I'm having this funny situation lately, and I'm just gonna say it up top. So, I don't think it's much of a surprise that when you do videos for stuff, like when you do anything for a long period of time, you tend to like procrastinate doing it. And the same thing with videos with me, right? I do a lot of videos. I do multiple videos a day generally. So I procrastinate. You know, whenever I'm like, oh, I gotta do a video, even though I love making these videos and I love watching TV shows, I love discussing them, I love posting videos so much, it's a passion of mine, I still procrastinate them because it's hard to get my brain into doing that. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because today, and a few times over the past few weeks, I've been doing this thing where I'm like scrolling through Reddit or YouTube or something, and I'll see something One Piece related, and I'll think to myself, oh, I know I have to record my video, but I'd rather just watch One Piece right now. Which is stupid, because the video I have to record is One Piece. I am gonna be watching One Piece. So it's kind of exciting, because it means that I am in the right mood to do this. And I just realized I haven't even got the episode up. Normally I have it up at this point, but today we're doing episode 255 onwards. I think we're doing 4 episodes in this video, and I'm excited because I really I kind of know where it's going and I kind of don't, you know? I don't know, like we're on a train. How far are we going? That's the big question right now, is like we're gonna get all the way to what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. The main place that they're going all the time. Why don't I have it on my thing? Enos Lobby. So like, are we gonna be at Enos Lobby? I don't know. I already have speculated about this in detail, so I'm not going to continue to do that. I'm just going to get into the episode. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I mean, I'm recording this video several weeks before you're seeing it on the Jent Watches One Piece channel, but I will say I have gotten some love on the Jent Watches One Piece channel at the time I'm recording this video, and I'm really appreciating it because it's helping the channel, you know, get a good start to it, and I like that a lot. So please continue to support this channel as best you can so that more people can hopefully find it, more people can like the videos and comment on them, and then when that happens, hopefully I can do even more One Piece content, because I'm having a blast doing this. And like, if I could do One Piece all the time, I mean, I wouldn't, because I also want to do other stuff, but if I could and do other stuff, I would, like, because I love One Piece. I would do One Piece content for the rest of my life. So yeah, anyway, we're doing 255. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, and my Patreon account, that's important as well. It's a source of income for me. So if you would like to support me and you also want the full-length reactions and early access, you can get the next at least 12 episodes on my Patreon account right now. Go check it out down there, and it's in full-length reaction, so you sync it up with your own footage. It's absolutely worth it. Anyway, let's jump into One Piece episode 255. Okay, recap Rubik's. Oh, I actually forgot about this scene, and this is an amazing scene. If you're new to this channel, I do a Rubik's Cube while the recap is going on, and I try to beat the recap. So that's why I'm doing a Rubik's Cube right now. Okay, I think I beat the recap. I think I did it. Yeah, there's only one train. That makes sense. Do you have a plane, maybe? How good was Tom? Maybe he made a secret plane. Oh shit. This is interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, but they kind of need to do it ASAP. Oh, if? Huh? Yep. The Gates of Justice? What are they? What? I love lore. I love One Piece lore. Oh, don't look. It's gonna be the title, and I never look at titles. Never accidentally, never on purpose. I've never done it. What are they, Nami? Lore me. There's a court in name only. I kind of imagine that'd be the case. Okay. 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 Navy headquarters. Impel down. What? That is insane. Yeah, so we need to get them before they get there. Nami's fucking dedicated this arc. We'll be right. Yeah, it's really scary to do this early in the series. It's fun. Again, it's funny to say this early in the series, episode 255, but... Oh, shit! Either give us a ship or we're stealing one. I don't want to fight you, Paulie. I do want Nami to fight, though. Nami vs. Paulie sounds fun. Okay, Kokodo. Tell us about Tom's plane. True, but you said there's only one. Well, not you. Paulie said that. Eh? Huh? There is another sea train? Sergeant casually walking through. Hey guys. Don't attack me. I don't. He was walking with enough confidence that I totally would have let him go. That's pretty sick, though. Nice. Car 2 down. It was. Keep trying it. Oh! He's already at Usopp and Franky. Okay, who are you two? Great. They're jeez, man. Through steel. They're handled. Okay. Can you call someone? Oh my god. Yeah, fair enough. Aww. It's nice he's still like actively defending Usopp though. Yeah, the Mary's gone. Oh my god, guys. Come on. I wonder if there are people who broke in. Captain T-Bone. I can't see his face. Okay. Well, kind of hurry up because our friend is being taken to the gates of, what are they called? Gates of Justice. Whoa! Wow! Rocket Man! Rocket Man! Burning up the streets up here alone. Hey, Iceberg. Hmm? That's nice. Iceberg's like making it up to us. You fucking legend. Iceberg's the best. Okay, so this was the original. But it was failed because it can't control its speed, which means it's too fast. That's better than it being too slow. Huh? I thought maybe... Right, I thought maybe it would have been possible that there was like a, what's it called, stone on, made on this train. Yeah, what is this? It was so quick. Oh, Iceberg will do a good job at that. He'd be like a fun uncle. It's nice that they call him the king of the pirates. Fuck off! Or actually, you can come with us because we're getting Franky. Is that what they're here to do? They're gonna beg to come with you? Mm-hmm. Alright. I definitely want to bring the two Franky's assistant. Those two women are great. But I don't really like Franky's other people. But at least they're loyal. I'm feeling a bit for him. He's gonna say come aboard. Come on then. Yeah. They care about their friends. That's all he needed to hear. Hmm? Okay. Cool. Sounds great. Here we fucking go, guys. Whoa, Polly's sneaking along. Alright. Cool. Oh my god. Yeah! I like that illustration. The train does look pretty sick. That's a great episode, and I'm so... I'm so happy I'm doing 3 more episodes in this video. I'm actually not recording the 3 episodes now. I'll be recording them tomorrow. So, like, I'm kind of sad. I'll be going to bed after watching this episode. After doing this discussion, I'll be going right to sleep. But still, like, I'm just excited for tomorrow to watch those 3 episodes because, man, it's just fun, man. this show, this arc, this saga, it's so much fun. So we're going to Enos Lobby. There are apparently these things called the Gates of Justice, and past the Gates of Justice, there's only 2. From memory of what they said, there's only 2 places past the Gate of Justice. There's Impel Down, which is an underwater prison, which is crazy. Like, I didn't know. I've never heard of Impel Down before. Some of the names that come up in One Piece, like big lore stuff, I'm like, oh, I kind of recognize that name just from fans talking about it and stuff. I feel like I've never heard Impel Down before. That sounds completely new to me. So there's that. And then there's also the Navy HQ. Now here's the thing about the Navy HQ. They've shown the Navy HQ seemingly several times, right? I'm always surprised at how simple it looks. You know, like when I imagine, okay, like the Navy is this huge worldwide massive organization. Okay, I mean, they're the world government. basically. Like, I mean, it's tied to the world government, right? So they are this massive police force. So I kind of imagine when I think of like what will their headquarters look like, I imagine this gigantic, like almost technological looking modern type building, warehouse, weird fortress thing, you know? And it's like a traditional Japanese house. That's what it looks like. Like it's actually like pretty crazy to me how simple it looks. Now, we've only really gotten glimpses of it. I think we did in one of the lore episodes. I feel like we saw a bit more of the Navy HQ. I think at the time I didn't really realize it was a Navy HQ, but we've seen that building before, so I'm pretty sure we've gotten looks into it and stuff. But it's just very surprising to me how simple that HQ looks. So we've got Sanji coming up against Captain T-Bone soon, but it's good that Sanji and Usopp and Franky have met up all now already. I feel like if it was just Sanji going through every single train on his own and Usopp and Franky were at the end, that might be less interesting. But this is good that they're like meeting up now. Maybe they're gonna have to be forced to work together a little bit to fight, which would be nice because hopefully that will be a good way for them to bond a bit and make up with each other. I did like that Sanji admitted they were former friends. Like both Sanji and Usopp at the same time were like, no, he's my former friend, right? But then when he saw Franky, he was like, hey, you messed with my friend, you know? Like you messed with Usopp, and got like really angry at him. So I like that because he still cares about Usopp, clearly, because he was still pissed off at Franky for what he did to Usopp. So yeah, that was very sweet. And now Luffy and the gang are on the Rocket Man. Is it inspired by Elton John, the name Rocket Man? I feel like it would be, you know. It's a very famous song. I'm actually like, I'm not a huge... Here's the thing about Elton John. This is a bit of a side thing. Here's the thing about Elton John. I like Elton John's songs when they're not sung by Elton John. Like, I don't love his voice. He's got a great voice, but I don't love it. Like, I don't like listening to it very much. But I love listening to covers of Elton John songs because I think Elton John's a great writer and his songs sound good. I just want to hear other people sing them. So, like, I love Rocket Man, but I don't have Rocket Man on my Spotify list, but I have a cover of Rocket Man on my Spotify list from, I think it would be the Ninja Sex Party cover of Rocket Man, but there are a few other covers of Rocket Man that I think are great. Anyway, I just wanted to say that just because, like, whenever Rocket Man and Elton John come up, I always think about that. Let's move on to the next episode. Episode 256. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And I beat the recap. Done. That's 2 episodes now, right? Oh, my hands are hurting from doing that one though. I was kind of stressed doing that one for some reason. I thought I couldn't beat it. Don't look. I'm gonna see a title and I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Don't give it to me. Whoa! It takes, like, if it comes off the rails like that, that's gonna be dangerous coming back down on them. But I mean, there's a reason this was discontinued. Careful! Don't get hit by water, Luffy. I've never seen a main character that confronts his weakness this much. It'd be like if Superman just ate kryptonite O's for breakfast. Whoa! This looks fun. This would make a good, like, One Piece ride at an amusement park. Whoa! Careful, Luffy! Whoa! Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, cool. Holy shit, that's dangerous. We'd rather you just came on the train with us. You could destroy this train. Monster Granny. Oh, so, oh, right, it's not even on the railway yet. Right. Kokoro's gonna find it. Yeah, she found it. You okay, Nami? At least sit down or something, Nami. Don't just stand. I'm kind of getting seasick just watching this. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, that was supposed to be left behind. Isn't Iceberg gonna be panicking? Like Kokoro said, these two would be here. Where are they? Oh my god, what a chaotic child. You probably can't slow down the train, right? Yeah, that's why they didn't. Why they stopped using it. Yeah, Luffy, help her. Aww. Oh, they're getting on it. Holy shit! This is fucking hype, man. Okay, that's right. These guys are behind. Whoa! Look how fast it is! These two gonna kiss? Yeah, where are the kids you were told to take care of, Iceberg? You worried about that? Or was he just like, yeah, I'll take care of Chimney and what's his name? And then just completely forgot about them. Aww. He's staying strong. God. How is he the coolest character? Turn him away, damn. And then meet up with him on your own terms. That makes sense. I kind of didn't even put that together, that he almost died and came back as like partly robotic. Well, yeah, Iceberg probably had a lot of things he wanted to say to you all this time. So when he left the island with the 10 million, or whatever it was, however much it was, I can't remember. 100 million? Yeah, okay, he wanted to preserve them. Whoa. Okay. You're keeping them in case you need to fight back. That answers my question from before. This reminds me of like Chuck and Jimmy from Better Call Saul. We always end up having the same conversation, Jimmy, don't we? Oh. Going back to Bakaki. Paulie's here. I'm glad you're here, Paulie. I like you. I like how it's always and Blueno from the bar. Like, and this one guy that we kind of know from around town. That's a really funny art style. It's a good bit. You're full, Luffy? I don't know if I've ever heard you say that. I feel like we're not making it to Enos lobby. I feel like all the fight's gonna be on the water. Oh shit. Just have to hope it blasts through. That's all she did. Oh? Whoa, this is cool. All three squads working together. That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay, good episode once again. I like the whole idea of there's these three groups and they're all kind of enemies in a way, you know. It's like Galila, who we fought Galila. There's Franky's crew, we fought Franky's crew, and Franky's crew and Galila have fought each other as well. So it's these three groups that are kind of opposed to each other, but they all have this common enemy right now, and that's CP9. So they're all working together to defeat this common enemy, and it's like that's a really good way to do it, where like they're all just like the leaders of each of those groups are all on the same page of like, yeah, we got to be working together here, so let's work together. And they just put their arms out and do that cool triangle thing. That's really nice. I feel like Oda is very good at that sort of visual, you know, like things that like visual iconic moments, you know, like you'll be able to see some poses or a pose and go like, oh, that's from this really cool moment in this arc. I feel like he's really good at that. Like, I mean, the first one I think of is when they're saying goodbye to Vivian. They all have their arms up like that, and they're all just standing there like that. Like incredibly iconic pose, and like really great to, like a really good representation of that time in the show. And same with like, honestly, just like Nami crying with the straw hat on, like that just, you can immediately go like, oh my god, that's the Arlong Park Nami. So I just really like it. He's good at that stuff. Yeah, I'm just looking at the thing. So that was the thing. I had asked in a previous, like I'd rhetorically asked in a previous episode, I wonder why they don't just burn the blueprints, because they're clearly dangerous. Why don't they just get rid of them, destroy them? And I had some theories, but like it seems like what Iceberg was saying here is like, so there's the blueprints, and there's also Nico Robin's Nico Robin being able to decipher the, what's it called, the whole thing she's doing, the poneglyphs. So she can decipher the poneglyphs, and if she could do that, she could create the weapon. And if she creates the weapon, then they need to have these blueprints so they can build a weapon to fight back. It's really like Oppenheimer-y. I just watched Oppenheimer recently on the Jent Watches channel, and it's I mean, like obviously Oppenheimer-y, I mean it's very much like real life. It's very much like atomic warfare, you know. Just the idea of like we have to build, I mean it's literally, it's an arms race. Like we have to have these weapons just in case the enemy has these weapons. We don't want these weapons, they're too powerful for anyone to have, but we can't get rid of them because what if the enemy builds these weapons, then we're doomed. So we have to keep these weapons just in case. It's one of the most dangerous things in warfare, like the idea that you have to build all these weapons just in case anyone uses them, you know, because then we're just creating these incredibly powerful weapons that we know are wrong. We know it's not good to have them, but we have to. So it's really messed up, but it's really cool to see it in this show, you know. And that makes a lot of sense why he wouldn't just burn the blueprints. Like we might need these blueprints. We just can't let it get to the government. Wow, cool. All right. Well, I really like that. Let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 257. Okay. Wait, is this recap Rubik's time? Yes, it is. Recap Rubik's. I can't tell. Does this have awesome music? Oh, it's our regular music. Okay. And I beat the recap third time in this video. Bam, boys! I don't know, what can we do about it? Really? Is that the plan? Does that work? Why is it zoomed on Nami's chest? Oh, that's why. Sanji will be happy to know where you put that snail. What the? How are you checking the back carts without having passed Sanji? Does that mean Sanji and the gang were hiding somewhere? Huh? Don't look. It's going to be a title, and I'm not going to look at the title. I'm not looking. Oh, shit. Okay. Is he a good guy then? Maybe he's a good guy. Oh my god. That's what he looks like? Okay. I think he is a good guy. He's just freaky. Okay, so they must be hiding somewhere. Are they on top of the train? Okay, they are on top of the train. Careful! He's swimming! Whoa! Okay, great job. You defeated the wave. So I guess they're trying to break up the wave at the center of it. I don't know how water works. But I don't think it works like this. Maybe with a cannon that big though, it might. Just need to make a hole to get through. Nope. We're gonna have no ammo when we get to the actual enemies because we've been firing it at the water. Maybe. Well, you chose to come. What are you guys gonna do? Luffy, this is your biggest enemy. It's water. I don't know what you can do. Zoro, maybe you can cut the water. What? Nice. Zoro can do maths. Yes, good job, guys. Okay. They're straight up just attacking the water. Okay. Oh, they made a hole in it. Oh my god, there's so many boobs flying everywhere. Nice. Holy shit. That looks awesome. I'm not 100% sure how they did that with swords and punches, but I guess they're just that strong. And obviously with all the cannons. If One Piece has not made a Rocket Man amusement park ride, it's a wasted opportunity. All of this looks awesome. I would totally go to like a One Piece land, like Disney World type park. Holy shit. They're back on it, baby. That's insane. This is one hell of a way to build loyalty. Hey Sanji, how you going?
Nami さんから今事情を聞いたところさ。
Oh.
ああ、全部。
He looks so cool right now. What an angle.
待たせろ。おいコック、聞こえるか？その列車にはやべえ奴らが。いいって。ゾロ。
You trust Sanji?
お前ならどうした？
Oh, it's a really well-delivered line.
お前はじっとしてられんのか？
Oh, Luffy understands people so well.
わかってんの。
Oh.
バリモ君、俺を心配してくれてんの。
Yes, he is. He won't admit it.
船長命令でも。俺は止まる気はねえんだ。
Oh God! No, don't break it.
なんで？あ？知るか。前もって言わねえからだ。当然だろうが、すかしてんじゃねえよ。すかしてるよ。
Oh.
大丈夫かしら？
Is Usopp thinking then like this is how much he cares about his crew? I wonder what that look was. Yeah. You see how much we're going through right now? Yeah. Yeah, that's me too, Franky. His hands remind me of Kendo from My Hero Academia. Usopp, I want to know your opinions. Oh. But well, if that's what you're worried about, we don't mind. Damn, man. Well, you guys should run along the top of the train and go to the front car right away. 1-zay? 1-zay and Nero. Oh, this Marine is dedicated. He noticed. Oh, shit. Oh, no. That guy's dead. This music is fucking awesome. Wait, is this supposed to be Usopp? Is Usopp like disguising himself? Oh my god. Sogeking. Another good episode. So, I mean, the first half of the episode was them breaking through that wave, which was a cool scene. Like, even though it seems like crazy, I mean, I guess it's probably technically possible to, I mean, like, you know, you can break a wave, I imagine, because it's just, you know, water. If you put enough force against the water, it's going to open up. But it's just like, it's really funny, the idea of all these guys standing there firing cannons at it, and then them just like chopping it with a sword and punching it. It's very funny. Like, interestingly, I wonder how much it affects, because, okay, so with Luffy and people with Devil's Fruit powers in general, the water weakness, I'm pretty sure the water weakness is mostly, like, at least in the manga and anime, mostly applies to when you're trying to swim through the water. That's the big thing. Like, if you're partially submerged or fully submerged in water, that's when it's an issue. Not necessarily when you're wet or when you're being splashed or whatever. The live action seemed to make that a little fuzzier. Like, it's a little, like, the live action seemed to imply, in fact, like, at one point Buggy even says, like, a few splashes is enough to dampen your powers or whatever, or dampen your strength. But I'm pretty sure the idea, at least here, is you're supposed to be in water if it's going to start weakening you, you know. But even so, like I wonder if like Luffy's punching water and his like fist starts to go through the water, if it starts to get through here, and this is a great visual that I'm giving right now. You could redub different, like as if I'm talking about something completely different, but I assure you this hand is water and this hand is Luffy's fist. If it's coming through the water, once it gets to this point, does his strength then start to diminish and he just starts to go lax and stuff? Like, does he only get the initial hit and then any further pushing will just be without strength? Or does it take a while to kick into his system, you know? Or is it like fine, you know? Like maybe it's completely fine having like a single fist in a wave because you're not like partially in the sea. I don't know. Like it's tough to know. And I don't think that sort of thing would ever be explained and explored, especially since, like, I think once you start to explain it, people start to try to pick it apart. When if you just go, okay, the general rule is he can't swim. That's the main rule, you know? If you put him in water, he'll lose his strength. That's the general rule. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. But anyway, let's keep going, because I love Luffy being a people person. He's so consistently a people person. He like mostly with his crew, he understands his crew and his crew understand him, and that has always been the case, and it continues to be the case because he understands people, because he's emotionally intelligent, and it's one of the greatest things that you could give to a character like this. Have him be very intellectually moronic but emotionally like prodigious. I adore it. I love that part of his character, and I think it's really cool to hear him just like understanding Sanji and knowing like, hey Sanji, just go for it. Go try to get Robin back. And Zoro's like, what the fuck? No, hang on, stay back. We'll get there. And Luffy's like, what? If you were Sanji, would you stop? Of course Zoro wouldn't. However, with that being said, Zoro would go out the back of the train. There's no way Zoro could make it to the front of the train without getting lost. So he wouldn't be there, but Sanji will make it there fine. But I love that he had that moment. And then I really like what they're doing with Usopp still. Usopp wants to help. Usopp still cares about them in one way or another, but he's still ashamed, and he's still... like, at this point, I think he also wants to stick with his decision. You know, like he doesn't... and this is something that happens in real life to me, as well as a lot of other people a lot, is when you have a big argument with someone, but then like, and you're sort of past the argument, you're at a new section of your life. Maybe, you know, maybe you've made some sort of agreement, maybe you haven't and you've still split up, but you still care about the other person and you want to make something clear. Like, there's a certain feeling of like, I want to help, but I don't want these people to think what I was saying, like I'm going against what I was saying before. I still believe what I was saying before. I think that's the point he's at. He's like, I don't want, if I just help you guys, you might think to yourself like, yeah, Usopp's past that phase of him complaining about stuff and he's back with us. He's a straw hat again and we can just ignore what he was whining about. I think Usopp in his mind is still like, I'm still kind of sad and upset and betrayed and pissed off about what had happened, and I don't want you guys to just forget about that and move past it. So I need to stick to my guns here. I said I was leaving the Straw Hats, and to keep my point, I need to not be part of the Straw Hats still. But he still wants to help, so this is the way he's splitting the difference, is I'm going to be Sogeking. This is a completely different guy. He speaks differently. He looks different. He has more confidence. This is a different man, and he's helping out the Straw Hats. I like that. I think that's fun. I don't think anyone's going to be fooled by it, especially Sanji, you know, like, I don't think Sanji's going to be fooled by it. Maybe like Chopper or Luffy would be like, wow, who's this guy? But I think Sanji straight away is like, huh, okay, this is what you're doing? Great, let's do it. But cool stuff. We have one more episode to watch in this video, episode 258. So let's just jump into it. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. And recap Rubik's done! 4-in-1 video! Hey! I've only done that 1 or 2 times, I feel like. He told me everything. Hell yeah, man. Whoa! Sniper warrior! Whoa, this music! What is this? No fucking way One Piece does this. No way they're giving him an anime opening. I like the kids singing along. This is fucking amazing, One Piece. Oh my god. Hell yeah, sniping. That's the... What? That's one of the most insane bits I've ever seen in One Piece 2. Oh, don't look! It's gonna say something about the Sogeking, but I'm not gonna look. It's just gonna be like, Sogeking. I bet it's gonna be like, who is this mysterious person or something? Sometimes they do that. If I got the title exactly right, if it's Sogeking, who is this mysterious person? I like how his clothes are exactly the same. You can see his bandages. Hey. No, we're all good. Yes, he's strong. What are we doing? Nami? What? What the fuck is going on? Did she actually change in front of people? My gosh, Nami. I guess she doesn't care. Oh my god. Poor Kokoro. I know this is crazy to say, but I think that was the most they've ever sexualized Nami to this point in the show. Yeah, I noticed that. It had lumps on it. Whoa! That's awesome! It's got dials on it! Perfect Klimatact. Aww. Oh. Wow, the art style in this episode though is great. Feels like this episode's really well directed. Did they get a different director for this episode? So do they have to start from the back car again? Wait. Oh, he's got a jacket. Car 7. Oh, cool. So it's got to go one by one, show us each car, and like show us a map as it goes. That's really funny. Konbanwa. Oh, this is a good plan. You're luring them to the back car, then maybe release the back car for the rest of them. Can you do that? I like how he's still trying to do the voice. Wakataru. I think you can sever the... Oh my god. This is a good plan if they pull it off. You're gonna chop it open. Cool sword. Whoa! Bonsoir, nice. The right angle thing was awesome. I liked that. What was the point of boarding up the door that long? So you could just cut it open. They're still boarding up the door. Stop it. They're not there. Quick. Take off the latch on the carts. Please. If that's their plan, it's amazing. Please, please, please. Please. Maybe they're just gonna lock him in there, but... Yes! Fucking genius! He got rid of so many enemies. Honestly, just keep doing that. Do that tricking one more time. That's true. Right, so that's why they still have like an interesting character in there in T-Bone. So that the Straw Hats can face them. That's so funny. Nice. I'm genuinely glad there are no women here. And you'll never hear me say that again, but because it means Sanji can just be cool. He doesn't have to be weird and lame sometimes. That's awesome. You can just take the hits, baby. He's like the Terminator. How many bullets do you have in a clip? How are you still firing? Nice, Franky. Oh, okay. Franky's definitely joining our crew, and I'm excited for it. Oh, okay. So his back is his weakness? Whoa. Cool. Okay, so they're in car 4 now. Yeah. This is fun. I like this. Oh my god, is this one day? Yep, there you go. Okay, man. This is your preferred environment, Sanji. Okay, done. What the fuck? Oh my god. I might hate this character. Oh my god, yeah, I hate him. I would say to him, you have to deliver that to cart 7 as fast as you can. Run to it. And just let him fly out the back. Okay. Does that say mad? Okay. Oh my god. He's a slippery motherfucker. Okay. All right. Okay, good stuff. You know, bit of a stranger episode because we're getting to the bits where they're fighting like the smaller, the mini bosses, you know, leading up to the major bosses. This happens in every One Piece saga. It was expected to happen. I don't mind it as much here. Maybe it's because the saga has been so consistently good and is so interesting that I don't feel like it's a waste of time to do this. Maybe it's because they've already set the number of cars there are, and there aren't that many, so we're pretty close to the bosses anyway. So, you know, spending a bit of time on this 1Z guy isn't as big a deal to me because we're pretty close to the front cart already, and the fact that they like already sped through 2 carts, I appreciate that as well, that they like didn't waste too much time. It was a really good plan, honestly, like going like leading them all to the back and then dropping those carts off the back is great. And it also, like as they said, it's gonna be on the same track as Luffy and the gang are coming through, which means they basically like they set up T-Bone as a boss, but then they were like, but it's not going to be a boss for these guys, it's going to be a boss for Luffy. And that's actually a clever way to give Luffy an enemy to fight, but like have it make sense for this storyline, because right now it wouldn't really make much sense if they came across enemies in any other way, because it's like they're rocketing through the middle of the ocean. Like how would they even like come across anyone to fight right now? So that makes a lot of sense. But I like their plan there. It was cool that they also got to show like T-Bone is very strong with the sword and does that weird like right angle flash move, which seemed really cool. I liked that. But I also think it was interesting in this episode that Franky talked about he did the operation on himself, so he could only do it on the bits that he could reach. So he can reach with his front, but when it comes to his back, he couldn't really reach there to do the operation. So his front is cyborg and his back isn't. What a cool idea for, like, that's a great way and reason to have that weakness in his back. And so he can be incredibly strong, but then when he turns his back to you, he's now just like human weak, I imagine. Great idea for a weakness. Great way to implement that into the show and into the character and give it a good reason for that being his weakness, rather than just like a Scott Pilgrim-esque way of being like, the weakness is the back of her knees, you know? It actually has like a really good reason to have it like that. So I like that. Oh my god, the fact that they had, I forgot the Usopp OP was in the same episode, but the way this episode started with that OP is really funny. Like, I did not think that One Piece would be the kind of show to make that joke. One Piece absolutely does a lot of goofy gags and stuff, 100%, but incredibly meta, like stuff like anime gags like that sort of require extra work on the studio's part. I kind of don't imagine they're going to do that. I guess it's because I imagine Toei Animation as they will adapt the story. They'll adapt it well. They're not going to go like above and beyond necessarily. Like this is my impression of them as a studio. They're not going to be like, we're going to make like this incredible perfect adaptation that's like the dream adaptation of One Piece. They're just gonna do a consistent job of it, you know, and that's always been my impression of them. They're adapting the story of One Piece pretty well, and it's a great story that they're adapting pretty well, so it makes it a great show, you know. But like it doesn't give me the same vibes as like in Kaguya-sama, you know, like Kaguya-sama is an incredible adaptation of an already great manga, you know. So Kaguya-sama is absolutely the sort of show that I would expect them doing fake funny OPs for, and in fact they did for the shoujo bit of the show, where you just like do this meta joke of having this character have their own OP. You know, I expect that from Kaguya-sama, and some other shows that would definitely go like pretty above it. I would say Cloverworks would probably do that as well. Like Cloverworks, I can see doing shit like that. So yeah, overall, I just find it very funny that they that Toei did this in this episode. I wonder what it's like in the manga. I bet this wouldn't be in the manga. Like that like not only would there not be an anime opening in the manga, but like I I bet, you know, it's a funny introduction of the character. But yeah, I bet that was just like Toei Animation looked at that scene and they were like, you know what would make this funnier if they cut, like maybe he sung in the manga, like he was like, it showed like maybe music notes or whatever and him humming along to a song that he made up. But for them to turn it into an OP is great. Unless the manga straight up did have just an anime opening drawn out. That would be kind of funny as well. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that was great. And I'm also excited. I mean, they've hyped up the fact that Nami has the perfect clean attack. Her weapon is upgraded now with dials. Amazing. I'm so excited about that. So yeah, anyway, that is One Piece. We did all the episodes that we're doing today. I actually want to watch more, but I can't because we're only doing 4 today. So thank you so much for watching this. Support this video and this channel as much as you can. Help it really shoot off the ground. Yeah, liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel. I love reading your comments. Make sure to keep them coming. And my Patreon account is in the description below. It has the full length reactions and you can get the next at least 12 episodes on there right now. And on top of all of that, it's not just a One Piece Patreon. It also has all of my main channel, Jent Watches, all of the content from that as well. It's insane value. It's absolutely worth it. There's hundreds and hundreds of videos on there. So go check it out. But thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.